The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bearcats will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blue Hens offense will get the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Wells. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Blue Hens have it with a first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Floating away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. They'll send out the kicker here. Not a chance. Missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will go to work for the first time. He couldn't connect on that 44-yard field goal attempt, so now the offense will take over at its own 27. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
He's going to take off. He's out past the 35. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets away from it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
They punted away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The inside handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Darby. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats are marching down the field.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll run it from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. Find some fresh air. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Bearcats! A great catch and run for 6.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in down the sideline at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Creates a little room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Bearcats! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mayo. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and you got to love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Bass. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. There he goes. It's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Wells. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wells. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fakes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bring in the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Hand off from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable 1st half in Huntsville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
First down.
The give from the gun. Fights off the defender. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
For the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Bearcats trying to cash it in on first and goal. They've got him looking one, but they're going to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR. They just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by just 1 over Mississippi State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The play action fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, it's off the side of his foot. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Blue Hens just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bearcats are on the move.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. He'll throw on 3rd down. Trying to set up the screen. Still running at the 40. He's loose. The 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. The 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bearcats. Then the lead here late.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense. Second down, they'll go to the air.
It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. He lobs one high down the left side. He makes the catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pulls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's 12. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Under fire. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Touchdown, Delaware. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Darnold. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll give it to him again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Off to the races to the right. 10. And hold everything. He's going the other way, and he takes it back for a touchdown.
Are you kidding me? And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
and they'll take a knee.
Offside defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. And now this team has fallen into a